Welcome to RANA, Rising Above Narcissistic Abuse. This is a safe space for survivors of narcissistic abuse, where we share stories of strength, recovery, and transformation. Here, you'll find empowering videos, insightful advice, and a supportive community dedicated to helping you overcome the aftermath of narcissistic relationships. In our ongoing journey of self-discovery, personal growth, and healing from toxic relationships, today's topic is both crucial and often misunderstood: healing from gaslighting and narcissistic relationships. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation used in narcissistic relationships, and its impact can be profoundly damaging. In this video, we'll explore what gaslighting is and its impact on individuals, delve into common gaslighting techniques, provide coping strategies to counter gaslighting, emphasize the importance of self-validation, and share the steps in the healing and recovery process. If you find this content helpful, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell to stay updated with our empowering content. Let's get started. Understanding gaslighting and its impact. Before we can heal from gaslighting, it's crucial to understand what it is and how it affects individuals. What is gaslighting? Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation in which an individual, often a narcissist, seeks to make their victim doubt their own reality and sanity. This is typically done by invalidating the victim's feelings, experiences, and perceptions, leaving them feeling confused, anxious, and doubting themselves. The impact of gaslighting. The impact of gaslighting can be profound, with lasting emotional and psychological consequences. Victims of gaslighting often experience low self-esteem. Gaslighting erodes self-esteem and self-worth, making victims doubt their own abilities and value. Anxiety and depression. The constant manipulation and doubt can lead to increased anxiety and depression. Isolation. Gaslighting often involves isolating the victim from friends and family, making them even more vulnerable. Emotional confusion. Victims become confused about their own emotions, which can lead to difficulty making decisions and trusting their own feelings. Gaslighting techniques. To heal from gaslighting, it's crucial to recognize common gaslighting techniques. Here are some of them. Denying the reality. A gaslighter frequently denies facts or events that the victim knows to be true. They might say things like, "That never happened," or "You're making things up." Shifting blame. Gaslighters often shift blame onto the victim, making them feel responsible for the gaslighter's behavior. They may say, "You made me do this," or "It's your fault." Trivializing feelings. Gaslighters minimize the victim's feelings and emotions, making them feel like their reactions are irrational or unwarranted. They might say, "You're overreacting," or "You're too sensitive." Withholding affection. To gain control, a gaslighter may withhold affection, praise, or attention, causing the victim to feel unworthy and desperate for validation. Projecting. Gaslighters often project their own negative traits or behaviors onto the victim. For example, they may accuse the victim of being manipulative when it's the gaslighter who is engaging in manipulative behavior. Coping strategies. Overcoming gaslighting requires coping strategies to regain a sense of self and reality. Self-awareness. Begin by developing self-awareness. Recognize that you are a victim of gaslighting and that your feelings and experiences are valid. Set boundaries. Establish and maintain clear boundaries. Communicate what behavior is unacceptable and enforce those boundaries consistently. Seek support. Reach out to trusted friends and family members who can provide emotional support and validation. Discuss your experiences with them to gain a more objective perspective. Document gaslighting instances. Keep a journal to document instances of gaslighting. Writing down the manipulation tactics and your emotional reactions can help you see the patterns and maintain clarity. Trust your instincts. Learn to trust your instincts and intuition. When something doesn't feel right, take it seriously and validate your feelings. Self-validation. One of the most important aspects of healing from gaslighting is self-validation. Accept your reality. Accept your reality and experiences as valid. It's crucial to recognize that you are not responsible for the gaslighter's behavior. Practice positive self-talk. Engage in positive self-talk and self-affirmations. Remind yourself of your worth and capabilities regularly. Validate your emotions. Validate your emotions and feelings. Don't dismiss or minimize them. It's perfectly acceptable to feel what you're feeling. Seek professional help. Consider working with a therapist or counselor who can provide guidance and support in the process of self-validation and healing. Recovery process. Healing from gaslighting is a journey that requires time and effort. Here are the steps to guide you through the recovery process. Establish independence. Regain your independence and self-reliance. Reconnect with your interests, goals, and passions. Rebuild self-esteem. Focus on rebuilding your self-esteem. Engage in self-care activities that nurture your well-being. Reconnect with loved ones. Reconnect with friends and family members who may have been isolated from you during the gaslighting. Rebuilding your support network is crucial. Professional help. Continue working with a therapist or counselor to address the emotional and psychological scars from gaslighting. Practice boundaries. Learn to establish and maintain healthy boundaries in your new relationships. This will help you avoid falling into toxic dynamics in the future. Seek closure. Seek closure on your terms. If possible, confront the gaslighter and assert your perspective. However, remember that closure may come from within, and you can choose to move forward without their validation. Conclusion. Healing from gaslighting and narcissistic relationships is a courageous journey towards self-discovery and emotional well-being. By understanding gaslighting, recognizing common techniques, employing coping strategies, practicing self-validation, and following the steps in the recovery process, you can regain your sense of self and reality. Thank you for joining us in this discussion on healing from gaslighting. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more empowering content. Stay strong and take care of yourself, and we'll see you in our next video. In the coming days, we'll dive into topics like your life after a narcissist, narcissism, and the impact on children, and journaling for recovery. Join the conversation by following us on social media and sharing your experiences. We're here to support you every step of the way. Remember, you are not alone. Together, we are rising above narcissistic abuse.